And on you, Lord Capon. I didn't know you had a son, Sir Redzig. It's in his temperament. He cares only for wine, women, and the hunt. A king, in fact, who never wanted to be king. I'm sure we're all agreed, Your Graces, that all this unrest must come to an end. This kingdom needs a king. My cousin, Wenceslas IV, who is being held in captivity. That I cannot deny, and I have always stated my position plainly. But times have changed. Sir, there is one thing on which we undoubtedly concur, that King Wenceslas, unfortunately, did not inherit his father's gift for governing. This gentleman here is John II of Liechtenstein, a member of my council. The simple truth, gentlemen, is that for all of Wenceslas's faults, we have no one else. The situation has gotten completely out of control. Now even the nobles of the League of Lords are realizing that Sigismund wasn't the right choice. I have negotiated an alliance with the Hungarian bishops, the Polish, and of course the Czech nobility, against Sigismund. Every day he is losing the ground under his feet, and that's why I need your help too. We're not in Hungary now. Such affairs may be settled elegantly, without unnecessary hostilities or expenses. Sadly, his failures have cost Bohemia, the nobles, and our whole Luxembourg family a great deal of money and effort. But he did surrender power to his brother. When things started getting out of hand, Wenceslas appealed to Sigismund for help in restoring order.
Actually, it makes sense when you think about it. Sigismund wanted to re-establish the power of the whole House of Luxembourg.
But then Wenceslas realized he would just be a puppet with a crown. It worked for a while. He and his brother reached an agreement. Sigismund took over administration of the kingdom and began planning Wenceslas's journey to Rome for the imperial coronation. Sigismund would agree. He was already planning his rule of Bohemia, and all of a sudden, the rug was pulled from under him. Correct. I'd say he lost his patience and decided he'd drag Wenceslas to the coronation kicking and screaming if he had to. Just like a naughty child, as you say. There was nothing I could do to stop him. And that's one of the reasons why I'm here. But Sigismund just wanted to put an end to the dispute once and for all, whatever the cost. Yes, Your Graces, it's true. I was there when Sigismund abducted Prokop. I thought everything could somehow be settled, that we could make my brother see sense. The worst of it is that it was all for nothing. Instead of putting a stop to the revolt, it escalated it, and the result is this chaos we have today. There's been a revolt against Sigismund in Hungary, partly due to my efforts, and now he'll have to choose whether he wants to gain the Bohemian crown, which is a very risky enterprise, or hold on to the Hungarian one. He can't have both. But that's not what I mean at all, and there's a tough struggle awaiting him in Hungary. I'm not sure he'll win, and Rosenberg and Berghoff know it too. They're not stupid. If the Bohemian nobility stands together, they will turn. By then, Sir Capon should be back, and we can discuss how to proceed. I must travel back to Brno now, but soon I will go to Brandenburg, and I will stop here on the way back. I believe we have written it well, gentlemen. But Sigismund did give the Bohemian nobles a chance to take his side. It was only when they refused his ultimatum that he lost patience and took to the sword. But in the end, he didn't have enough to even satisfy the Cumans. That's why he raided Kuttenberg and Skalitz. He wanted the silver. We have to put a stop to this senseless war. And what do you propose? To sit with your arms folded till the Bohemian lands are turned to ashes like Skalitz? I'm not on the best of terms with them at this moment, so you'll have to ask them yourselves. You know, that's not such a bad idea, young sir. I'll help you compose a letter to him. And I'll send Sir John here to Kuttenberg to be my eyes and ears there. I believe both your reports will help us get a better grip on the situation. It's done. What steps they envisage taking to end the pillaging of Bohemia by foreign armies? How about writing that you're concerned about current events and that you want to see things settled peaceably, and then ask the opinion of the League of Lords? Well, I'd also venture to suggest one more. What is their stance on that is, the initiatives of Margrave Jobst of Moravia and a large part of the Bohemian nobility? Whether they plan to take action against them or support their efforts. What exactly am I to write? I expect it would be best to write it in your name as Lord of Lipa. Whether they think liberating King Wenceslas IV might contribute to resolving the dispute,